There's no need to all of a sudden act like all Nigerians now suffer memory loss. The demeaning and defeatist words of Adams Oshiomole in 2014 on the now Edo APC governorship candidates become fresh in the ears of Nigerians at the mere mention of IZE. From all indications, it appears the APC have picked a candidate that was once considered a vomit to fly the party's flag in Edo State regarding the gubernatorial elections in September. Apparently, this is the case of going for a lizard in the absence of a crocodile. APC truly has lost an asset in Godwin Obaseki. Oshiomole in his campaign speech in 2014 had bathed IZE in the market square and in 2020 decided to cover his nakedness, wishing he could erase the resonating stigma from the people's memory. It is already printed on the walls of the minds of all Nigerians that Oshiomole in his audacious position as governor of Edo State labeled and even swore before God and man that IZE is an impostor, a fake pastor, rusticated student, a career dropout, acid-bathed assailant, liar, treasury looter. What? He called IZE an incompetent and questionable character who is only good for night meeting and not fit to be the governor of Edo State, among other damaging testimonials. Now the question is, how could Oshiomole possibly now not have meant these ill and devastating words? Was it just by all means to an end? As far as Oshiomole was concerned, this had been the eyes with which he looked at IZE until the battle between the former Edo State governor and Godwin Obaseki, his successor, began. Though IZE claims that Oshiomole did not speak from his heart when he went public on him, it is completely defeatist, as the former governor repeatedly stated that he bore full responsibility for the statement he made against the APC candidates. Recently, IZE, rather than attempting to come up with a scheme to debunk the defamation case to disprove Oshiomole, he is claiming that Oshiomole also made certain worthy and acceptable comments on him. How sad. Are we now deaf and dumb in this country? Meanwhile, the PDP has challenged IZE to make known such positive comments as uttered publicly by Oshiomole concerning him. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) has expressed that IZE must take into consideration that while he's looking for an out of reach purifying in political limbo, the entire Edo populace have proceeded onward in their irreversible choice to keep on building up their state under the administration of Godwin Obaseki, and nothing, not even the falsehood, purposefully publicity, perniciousness, and childish interest of APC and its pioneers can change the course of triumph for Governor Godwin Obaseki in the September political race. Oshiomole, having presented IZE 4 years ago as unworthy and incapable to be governor of Edo State, and now bears him as an angel that must be received in dignity, Edo people certainly are curiously waiting to hear what the former Edo governor and political icon would yet say as the campaign grounds open up. Certainly, Oshiomole has work to do on IZE. No need for sugar coating. Honestly, as I'm just going through this, and I'm really, really hungry. I'm really hungry, really, really hungry, and I'm so hot with those words. I saw in a video, there are several videos, even when Oshiomole was like that. Yes, IZE was his campaign manager or campaign DG when he was, I think maybe that's on 2007 or 2000 or whatever, that he decided not to use him. He decided not to give him an office. That was pastor. Oh my goodness. I was even the ones that he was calling, on the campaign ground when he was talking all those talk, whether rustication, this acid baiting and all of that. He didn't really even get at me, but there was an interview. He was granted an interview in China's television, and if you see Oshiomole meant everything, and even on the campaign ground too. He was calling God that I don't know the way it's being said here, that he takes responsibility for all that he said. As if that was not enough, even in the interview, Oshiomole granted interview, he finished this man. I was just like, one thing I just believe, I wouldn't know, but all of those things, that whether it was rusticated, because the man had to come out and began to say, yes, it was rusticated, and he began to give us reasons and all of that. Everybody has passed. Everybody has passed. And I know most of the politicians, everybody, even if you are not a politician, you have passed. And I don't think it's got to that level. I've been seeing people campaigning. They don't go to that level. They don't go personal. They go by party, and they go by what you have done in the party, not going to personal whatever. But this is the first time. I don't know if you know anybody from all these politicians who have already gone in that line, going personal with their opponents. Talking about, just like, when you have your family issue, you begin to say one or two things about the person. Whether any of them has gone to that route, I have never heard about that. They always say, oh, this one, they couldn't do road. Oh, the money, the embezzled money. We know all of those things. It is this Oshiomole that brought this whole thing. And it's pained me to I'm feeling for IZE. Honestly, I'm feeling for him. I'm really feeling for him. Oshiomole went too far. Even if you are saying the truth, he went too far. He went too far. I don't just understand Oshiomole, and it has landed him where he is now. It has landed him where he is. He has done it. Even they might win, even with all of these things, with all of these shenanigans or all these allegations here and there. IZE could still win. But one thing, you can do all this your abracadabra, but the damage is still there. It will be there forever. You can imagine what is happening to this man now. Ganduje. They went to bring all those video, not even picture. They brought the video. You can see. Then come and tell anybody otherwise whether they framed you up. Even as they try to cover up the Ganduje case in Kano, but now people know what they know. One thing, you can't deceive conscience. You can't deceive your conscience. You can lie to people. You can put both faces. You can try to deny all of those things. But that thing you have said, and the man confirmed all that Oshiomole said. Of course, he confirmed it. Of course, yes, it happened in the past. We know it happened in the past. But Oshiomole went too far. That's it. If he finished this man, if Oshiomole comes tomorrow and begin to say one or two things, at the end of the day, I think people should even look at Oshiomole, not even be it's not somebody that people need to be looking up to. Somebody who does not have integrity. You don't say, they will say, oh, women, they talk, when they are angry, they talk, women talk, they just talk anyhow. I've never seen this kind of person. A man will be talking like this. A man will be talking like this. If the man might be good, he might have that quality. Of course, if you say, oh, you cannot, it's not worthy of giving position and all of that. We know those are the things that people say. People were saying, oh, it was just men politics. It's more than that. It is more than that. It's more than that. Oh, I don't know. This Oshiomole, it matter tire me. It matter really tire person. Person could just carry the talk, they open mouth like that. No wonder Oyegun said he talks before he thinks. He talks before he thinks, and that's why it's a lesson to everybody. You need to be careful. You need to be calm. Somebody who is your enemy. That's why they always say enemies today can still be your friend tomorrow. You can, no matter what the person must have done to you, no matter what. I know that men are always being seen. They try to comport themselves. Oh, women want majority of the women. Once they are hungry like this, they can do and undo. They will just say all manner of things, but not a man. This Oshiomole, Mbano, it's unfair. It's unfair, and that's why people are waiting for him. Let him come, and if he has that integrity, let him come and say. Say otherwise. They will play all those records. If once you listen to all those things, it's not by what we are even talking about. We are just saying it verbally. If you hear this thing from Oshiomole, my goodness, you might not even, for somebody, people who are matured, you just like, okay, just overlook IZE, but you have to like, who is this man? What kind of character does he have? It's unfortunate. Okay. Someone said, but PDP also did the same to Obaseki. Well, we know. Let them say. What did they say to Obaseki? And all of the things that when they were doing screening, they screened him out. And the man has gone to rectify it. And the school is coming, everybody is coming out, or the authority is coming out to say, oh, this man finished from here. What else do we want? Even the typographical error, the NYCC brought it. He's been able to amend his own way. All those things that they were trying to use against him. I mean, Obaseki. We know that they must have said one or two things, but it's not ringing. It's not ringing compared to what Oshiomole has said concerning IZE. It's not ringing. We should call a spade a spade. Oshiomole not do well. They don't do well at all. I'm hot. I'm feeling for IZE, and that's just the way it is. I'm feeling for him. Because Oshiomole went too far. He went too far. Of course, if all of those things that they said, it might not relate, or it might not translate to him being a good being a good governor. He can still do better. But Oshiomole, it's not everybody that will be able to reason like that. Everybody is not mature to be able to overlook some things. But Oshiomole just finished this guy. Now you went again to go and meet him and demand that he should come. He might win the election, or anything can happen. He might see, Israel might see win the election, but that's a damage is already there. It's already there, no matter what. Will Oshiomole now be saying what when he say he take responsibility of all that he said? So guys, let's have your opinion. Leave your comment below and let's have your take.